When it was announced that we were getting Salamence EX in Journey together, I was losing my mind, and now I'm still losing my mind because I don't know the best way to play it, which is why today I have built 3 different decks for the purpose of finding out which deck is the best way to play Salamence EX.
Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up!
Now our first deck here is a combination between Salamence EX and Blaziken EX. And the reason that I'm trying to make Blaziken work is because of its Seething Spirit ability, where once during your turn you may attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. Now we can combine that with Power Glass, basically attaching Power Glass to Salamence EX because it's so hard to knock out. Because, you know, our beef stick attackers right now are mostly Goldango, Raging Bolt, and then you do have Lily's Clefairy, right, that is super effective against Salamence. So we just kind of hope we don't run into those. But then we also run Neo Upper Energy. And the reason we run Neo Upper Energy is solely because we can use both Salamence and Blaziken EX as an attacker, and Pidgeot EX, right? But we're not attacking with Pidgeot EX. So it's a super interesting deck, and, you know, the problem is that I just suck at playing this deck, you know, so I don't know if it's any good. Now, the second deck, however, is the Charizard Salamence deck. This has been a little bit more difficult for me to navigate just because there's a lot of evolution in this deck, and it is both Grand Tree, 4 Rare Candy, and 1 TM Evo. Now, the energy count isn't as high, so you have to utilize your energy really, really well, right? And that's the only problem. I don't run a lot of, you know, like retrieval, right? We just have Super Rod, or 2 Super Rods. So that's the thing. I need to figure out how to make this deck work. I made this with a buddy of mine too, so shout out to Shane. Thank you very much, man, for helping me out with this. But it's interesting. This deck, I believe, is so far the hardest one for me to play. Maybe that goes different for you guys, and I'm going to put all these deck lists in the description down below. And finally, we have Salamence running the Flareon EX and Hoot Hoot engine, right? The idea behind this is just using Burning Charge to power up your Bagon on the bench, or, you know, your Salamence EX on the bench, right? Now, in each of these, I mean, they're just different ways to play it. I am thinking about putting Power Glass in every single one of these decks because it's so freaking useful. But I do like this Flareon build because it does run Maximum Belt, and Maximum Belt has been so clutch in combination with Flareon's second attack and Salamence's second attack as well, right? You're doing 350 damage, and you're doing 330 damage. So it's honestly my favorite build, you know? But we're going to try out all of them, 1 game apiece, see what we can do, and the first one up in the chute is Salamence and Blaziken. All right, here we are going second, and yeah, this is our, like, worst matchup. This isn't good, and they do just have, like, a banging start, bro. They start a Hoot Hoot on the bench, they grab 2 more with a Noctowl, and I mean, oh my god, bro. Come on, take it easy on me. Like, our start, if we were playing against, you know, a better matchup, bro, our start is, like, really, really good, dude. But in this case, not so much. Let's go ahead and play Buddy-Buddy Poffin here, and let's see what we're looking at, right? There's no point in me going into Budew here, because, I mean, like, let's think about this. They're just going to play Noctowl, you know, and they're going to play around it in every way. But we do have our Combuskins, our Shelgon, and our Pidgeotto. We're probably going to lose the Pidgey, so do we even... Man, you know what? Yeah, I think we just have to play this. I think we just have to play the hand that we're dealt. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know what the right answer was there. Let's go ahead and just play the Water Energy there, and we will TM Evo the Bagon and the Torchic. Maybe I should have gone into Budew, but I don't know. This just is not a good matchup. I don't think Salamence is going to do very well in this format, you know? I mean, just as long as Lily's Clefairy exists, and, you know, this deck here, because I want to say this is Lily's Clefairy with Wellspring, Ogerpon, Teal Mask, Ogerpon, so on and so forth, right? I mean, all they have to do is, if they don't have all the tools in hand, it is just Nest Ball, Ultra Ball for Wellspring, Mask, Ogerpon, and then go into Noctowl and grab Sparkling Crystal, Crispin, retreat. I mean, there's just, like, they win this game 9 times out of 10, if not 10 times out of 10. So let's see what happens here, because they do Ultra Ball for Terapagos EX. Okay, I think they're just, yeah, they're looking for the stadium right now. Once they get Area 0, then they'll rock and roll, right? Like, I'm trying to convince myself this is how this match is going to go. Just so, yeah, they grab Iono and Crispin. Where's the Area 0? Yeah, I'm really trying to convince myself that this is how this match is going to go, just so I don't get my hopes up, right? Because look at that, 2 Noctowls. They're getting 4 trainer cards that, obviously, I mean, they can't play all 4, but they could play 3 of 4, you know? It depends on if they grab 2 items here. Yeah, Sparkling Crystal, Nest Ball. Okay, so they've got Area 0 in their hand. I mean, they have to. You can't play Nest Ball here, unless this is somebody that has no idea. Yeah, there you go. What are you going to do? The Nest Ball, Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. I'm telling you, you could see this coming from a mile away. And it's not that, you know, even Wellspring would still... What on earth? Why did you grab a Mew EX? No, you know what would be really great is... Okay, no, never mind. They just Sparkling Crystal the Terapagos. I am... Okay, maybe they prized both their Wellsprings? I don't know. How many Wellsprings do you play in a deck like this? Super interesting, man. But I am not, like... I'm not upset about it. As long as they don't get some awful Wellspring spread attack off, we'll be fine. And plus, Shelgon, or not Shelgon, Salamence in this matchup, we can just go... Oh boy. Nope, Full Moon Rondo. Down goes Pidgey, bro. You hate to see it. I knew I should have gotten another Pidgey. Oh, that's so bad. But here we go. We can go into Combusken, and we can take the knockout here with Blaziken EX. So I'm very, very happy about that, and we have Fezandipiti in hand. So let's go ahead, go into the Blaziken. We will then Seething Spirit. Sadly, we are going to have to Seething Spirit to the Blaziken and not the Shelgon in order for us to get the attack. So we'll go ahead and just attach Fire Energy here. Play the Fezandipiti down. And do I Iono first or Fezandipiti? Iono, Fezandipiti. I feel like I want to Iono first. Yeah, I'm just going to Iono. I know we lost the Boss's Orders and a Pidgeot EX, but let's see what we would have gotten. We wouldn't have gotten all the pieces that we needed. So let's go ahead and play Buddy-Buddy Poffin. We will grab another Bagon and another Pidgey. You guys say Bagon or Bagon? I don't know what people say here. But let's see, Ultra Ball. Do I want to get rid of the Budew and Pidgeotto? Because then I can grab Salamence EX at the very least. Yeah, you know what? Let's get rid of 1 Water Energy and we'll get rid of the Budew. And then that way they can't, like, knock out Shelgon as easy. You know, that's kind of my thinking behind this. But we do need a Pidgeot in play as soon as possible. So we're going to go ahead and just... Smolder Shot, 200 damage. Down goes Lily's Clefairy. I feel really good that we responded with a 2-prize KO there, but the problem is we can't attack next turn, right? Ooh, we do get a Crispin and a Night Stretcher. Really freaking good if we could just get Neo Upper Energy, right? If we get Neo Upper Energy off the top deck, then we can attach Neo Upper Energy for turn, and then we can Crispin, and then get off Salamance's first attack, right? But we do have to retreat the Blaziken EX. So our opponent does play down the Nest Ball, and they grab Fezandipiti, and they have Teal Mask Ogerpon. So they must have prized Wellspring, right? Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't have gone into Wellspring there to honestly just ruin my life. Like, that would have sucked. But they do attach the Grass Energy to the Terapagos. And how much damage are they doing here? I want to say they're doing 210 or something like that. Yeah, I don't want to math right now. And our opponent just Unified Beatdown, 210 damage. There you go. Okay, so we do need to get another Torchic in play as soon as possible. So now, what's the best thing for us to do here? We might have to Night Stretcher. No, we don't need to. So let's go ahead and do this. We will Seething Spirit, 1 Water Energy onto the Salamence EX onto the bench. Now, we can Crispin and we can get the attack off. And that means we are putting the Blaziken EX back on the bench. We're evolving into Pidgeotto. Yeah, you know what? That's what we're going to do. I think that's the most reasonable thing. So let's go ahead and retreat. We'll go into Salamence EX. We'll then play the Crispin. Was it better to play the Crispin there, or should I have gotten the Power Glass? I feel like Power Glass might have been a better thing to do. But, you know what? Good thing is we're still getting the attack off. Like, that's what matters. Wide Blast, and then all we have to do is Wide Blast twice, and then we're taking 4 prizes? 3 or 4? Yeah, I want to say that is correct. Holy crap, dude, that's a ton of damage! Wow, bro. Okay, so they have to take us out with Lily's Clefairy here. They have to get Lily's Clefairy back in the game, and that basically ruins our life. Right? Like, hands down, that would be the worst thing in the world. And I don't foresee them not having it, you know, because all it is the Teal Dance with some Grass Energy, and then, you know, evolve Hoot Hoot into Noctowl for a Night Stretcher. Oh, okay. Interesting. They play down Crispin. So maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I'm not doing this right in my mind, which is entirely possible. What are they going for the attack here? What is that? During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic non-colorless Pokemon. Okay, gotcha. Wow, man. I mean, they do know I'm taking... Oh my god, I am taking 4 prizes next turn. They had to knock me out here. Wait a second. They need Lily's Clefairy. Wait a second. Oh... Bro, no way. Wait a second. There's something. No, I'm missing something here. I've got to be. I've got to be. Let's go ahead and just attach energy to the Bagon on the bench. And I mean, can I attack? Can I just take 4 prizes? There's no way. Down goes the Fan Rotom. Down goes the Hoot Hoot. The Noctowl. The Noctowl. Bro, what just happened? What? Oh. This is officially my new favorite way to play Salamence. That was freaking awesome. All right, here we are going second against Star-Lord. Man, I love the name. Chat, I'm riding on a high. I'm riding on a high right now. That last match was awesome. Even though our hand here does suck, like it is abysmal, I'm like not upset about it. You know what I mean? But let's see what we've got going on. Do we have... Okay, we do have TM Evo and Grand Tree. So now we just need to roll into Grand Tree some way, somehow. I think here I'm going to grab a Bagon and a Pidgeot. Bagon. Why am I saying Bagon now? I said it one time and now it's stuck in my dome. We're going to go ahead and attach the water energy here to the Bagon, and then I'm just going to Iono, right? They didn't do anything except attach pass. I'm hoping this doesn't give them like a bunch of pieces they need. And we do get a bunch of Arven, but we also get some more Buddy-Buddy Poffin, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Bro, how many? Whoa! My god, we prized a ton of Pidgey. You know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and just grab 2 Charmanders. It's not going to kill us. But, yeah, them getting ahead now with, like, Hydreigon Rare Candy, that would suck. Because then they're just going to Obsidian and ruin our lives. Like, that would be one of the worst things that could possibly happen right now. But let's see, you know, what they do. That they might not have it. They do play down Buddy-Buddy Poffin. They grab another Dino and another Pidgey. They attach a Dark Energy to the Dino on the bench and then retreat into Budew, which, okay, great. Yeah, awesome. I am not mad about that at all. It doesn't seem like they had really anything going for them. And you know what? We can just go ahead and play Arven and we'll grab a Rare Candy for next turn and TM Evo. Right? I mean, it's not that we're not KO or we couldn't KO this Budew, but I just don't want to. So we'll go ahead and attach Fire Energy there. We will then put the TM Evo on that bad boy, and we will just TM Evo. And I think we're going to Evo the Pidgey and the Charmander. Yep. I didn't check for Pidgeotto. Oh, okay. Thank God we had it. Woo-hoo. I got nervous. Got hella nervous. But, yeah. I mean, dude, we're pretty much good. We are like aces next turn because all we have to do is just evolve into Pidgeot EX. Pidgeot EX gets us Charizard EX. We'll Rare Candy into... We don't actually have to Rare Candy into the bad boy. We can just go ahead and... Yeah, just grab Charizard EX, go into it on Charmeleon, and then we can Ultra Ball for Salamence. I mean, yeah, there's a ton of stuff we can do here. You'll love to see it, man. And let's see what our opponent does. Oh, yeah, our opponent's struggle busting just as bad as we are because they do attach the TM Evo to the Budew, and they Evo the Pidgey and the Dino on the bench. All right, well done. Slow rolling. That's what I like about this format, though, being so much slower than the previous one. Everybody can just take their time and relax a little bit, you know? But yeah, let's go ahead and just quick search. We'll quick search for the Charizard EX. Beautiful, baby, beautiful. You see, now this, I mean, granted, they are having a slow start, you know, so I'm not gonna, you know, sit here and be like super hype about how all this stuff is going. And now Crispin. Is Crispin active, or is this all of our energy out of the deck? I need to make sure I know this. Yeah, okay, so this is all of our fire energy out of the deck, so Crispin is kind of worthless to us now. We'll go ahead and put 1 on the Bagon, and then 2 on the Charizard. Now I think what I'm going to do is play the Ultra Ball. I'll get rid of the Crispin and the water energy, and we're just going to grab the Salamence EX just for gits and shiggles right now. I mean, actually, if I really wanted to. Ooh, I should have done Salamence's first attack. Oh, that would have been so much better. You know what? Because I haven't attached energy for this turn, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab... oh, no, I don't have an Earthen Vessel. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. That's not good. Yikes, I completely forgot about that. So yeah, we're just gonna grab Rare Candy and counter gain. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, dude, if I would have thought about that better, because then I could have just gotten rid of Crispin and Arven, and then, you know, gone into Salamance's attack. But is it just me, or does anybody else feel like we're a little short on energy? You know, I mean, I think I said this before when I started recording this. I feel like we are running very little amount of energy as a whole for this deck here. But I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just not being energy cautious. Or maybe I'm being too energy cautious. I don't know what the right word for that would be. But our opponent does go into the Zweilous. And lo and behold, what do? They have Arven EX. Yeah, that'd have been nice if we would have been able to put 50 damage on them. But yeah, I don't think they're getting the Obsidian off here. No, bro, what a beautiful hand, man. You've got the counter gain, the energy, and Professor's Research, and the Pidgeot EX on the bench. Ooh, that's not good. So now the good thing is with Salamence EX, we do KO the Pidgeot EX, right? We just don't KO the Hydreigon. So we do need to evolve into Charizard as soon as possible, but our energy is like thin, bro. We don't have jack for energy right now. They do pop the Quick Search and they just crashing headbutt, getting rid of. Oh, dude, no, bro. The TM Devo was kind of like something I was banking on. All right, yeah, there are worse things. You know what? Let's just go ahead and Pidgeot here, and I feel like we're gonna have to Pidgeot for Charizard EX, and we just don't have a good follow-up attacker right now. Yikes! Let's go ahead and play the Rare Candy. We'll evolve the Charmander on the bench, and now question is, do I attach the counter gain or wait to attach the counter gain? I think I might have to wait. Yep, we don't have any fire energy, dude. When is the last time you ran into that problem with Charizard, right? So let's see. I might have to. We can play down Hawlucha, and we can put some damage onto the Pidgey and the Dino. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to play down Hawlucha, and we're just going to spread... we're going to spread a little bit of damage around. All right, we'll put one on the Pidgey and one on the Dino. I don't know if we're actually ever going to need that, but who knows? You know, I'm going to save the counter gain, right? I mean, we are more than likely just going to go into Salamence EX next turn, so that way we can knock out the Hydreigon EX. But boy, that feels bad. Actually, I don't even know why I played down that Hawlucha. That just gives them another easy target for Obsidian. Yeah, I mean, that sucks. That is actually really, really bad. Because now they can just Obsidian and take 4 prizes this turn. Instead of 3. I told you, I'm not very good with these decks, right? And they pop Obsidian, bro. No! Oh my god. What? Dude, what is wrong with you? How did you not know that you... Wait a sec. Bro, we're getting trolled. Oh, we are getting so trolled. Maybe they're just posturing for an easy knockout on Salamence. They must be, dude. They absolutely must be. We're going to go ahead and attach the counter gain to the Salamence EX, and then... I think I'm going to Iono them before I Pidgeot EX, right? Or before I Quick Search. God, that was crazy. No, dude, massive misplay. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. You know, who am I to talk? But we're going to go ahead and attach Water Energy here to Salamence. And then we're going to play Super Rod and bring back... I think we just need all energy, you know? I think at this point, maybe we do need... Yeah, we can grab 2 energy, and then, you know what? We'll grab Charizard EX, right? And then I will at least Pidgeot here. Yeah, Rare Candy it is. We'll just grab Rare Candy for next turn. I don't see the harm in doing that. And then we're going to go ahead and retreat. Go into the old Salamence EX. And, dude, you know, half tempted to do that first attack, but we're not. We are just going to knock out Hydreigon and get rid of 1 and 2 energy. Yeah, now that I think about it, this deck doesn't work. If you get the chance to play this deck, don't do it. Like, now that I'm looking at it, I see how short we are on energy, but then there's no good way to re-accelerate that to Salamence after you discard it. You know, and now we don't have any energy on Charizard EX. And there's no good way to do that unless we play Crispin, right? And how much energy are we down? Yeah, okay. So maybe we can still play Crispin here and get away with it. But yeah, that still does not feel tremendous. You know what I mean? They Ultra Ball away Counter Catcher and Iono, grabbing the Hydreigon. They must... Okay. Yeah, dude, they are confident in being able to accelerate enough energy to the Hydreigon to make it worthwhile. Yeah, because they have the Rare Candy, they're going to go into Hydreigon, and, I mean, they already played the Crispin, or not Crispin, Drayton, I think. So, I don't think they are going to attack. Yeah, they did play the Drayton. And they bring in the Pidgey. Now, question is, how do we get the attack off here? Let's start out with a quick search and just check the deck real quick. Because I feel like if I grab Crispin here, no, I can't even play Crispin because we only have 2 Fire Energy in the deck. Yikes, bro. That's just not super outstanding. So I don't really know where to go from here. Because if we attach energy to the Salamence, we're still not doing, you know, enough damage. Yeah, let's just go ahead and just grab the Crispin. And we won't play Crispin right now. We'll just play the Arven and we'll grab the Super Rod. And in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and attach that Fire Energy to Charizard EX. Right? So we'll grab all this energy back. Yeah, we need to. That's crazy. So we'll attach the Fire Energy there. We have the Crispin in hand for next turn. And then Charizard we can go into with Pidgeot. But yeah, pass. Boom. That sucks, dude. That's not really good. But they do have 1 card in hand. They do pop the Quick Search, and then they attach Defiance Band Hydreigon, and then Professor Research. Dude, if they would not have gotten rid of that freaking devolution, that is the play we would have taken. But yeah, I mean, they evolve into Zweilous, and then they attach a Psychic Energy onto the bench. And now it's just about us getting this damn attack off. And I don't think it's happening. So if we play Crispin here, we are still only at 3 energy onto the active. And then they can knock us out still. I need to leave a couple energy in there for Charizard, for Pidgeot. So we'll go ahead and attach energy here. And then we will, you know, attach another energy to Salamence. And now the question is, do I need to do anything else? I can Ultra Ball away the Buddy-Buddy Poffin and Professor Turo. We're going to grab Charizard EX. I just realized I put all that energy back in there just so I could do this. Evolve into Charizard EX, and then now we have Infernal Rain that is currently active. Yeah, and now Infernal Rain, once they knock out Salamence EX, we should be good to rock, I think, maybe. Who knows? So we're going to Wide Blast, and we are doing 50 damage to just the Pidgeot EX and the Zweilous. So, yeah, I mean, again, doesn't look like they're going to get a, you know, good attack off here either. Now, hang on a minute. They do evolve into the Stage 2 Hydreigon. And, whoa, once during your turn, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck and attach any number of energy cards you find there. Discard the other cards. Okay. Interesting, bro. I really like that. But they got rid of a Dino, TM Evo, and the Pidgeot EX. They do have Crispin, which, bro, 20 cards left in deck. Yeah, they definitely have what it takes to knock out Salamence here. But, I mean, what would be really, really nice is if they did just that. I'd love to see it. And there they go. Crashing Headbutt, 200. Oh, my God, bro. They got rid of Grand Tree. I just hate the fact that I have Grand Tree in play and I never used it. You know, that's the one thing that's like, it really, really sucks. But we're going to go ahead and just go into the Charizard EX here. Now, Counter Catcher is active, so let's see how much damage we are actually doing. We're doing 300 damage. Crap. Dude, that sucks. They're not knocking us out, right? So I'm not super worried about it, but we can at least take out the Pidgeot EX here with Counter Catcher and just Burning Darkness, knock that bad boy out, right? And now we do have Boss's Order for basically game. They have to knock us out next turn. Yep, our opponent promotes into the Hydreigon EX. They play Buddy-Buddy Poffin, fail the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Yeah, at this point, dude, it's just attack and yeah, just be done with it. I've got game with Pidgeot EX. All I got to do is grab Boss's Orders and boss up one of the 2 liabilities on the bench, man. That was a bit of a struggle bus for both me and him. All right, here we are going first, and our start actually like isn't abysmal, but we are playing the Poltergeist deck, which is not good, bro. You hate to see that, but oh my God, bro, we prize so many Hoot Hoots and Noctowls. Oh, dude, that's crazy. Oh, no way. All right, well, there are worse things in the world if I'm being completely honest, bro. But let's go ahead and play down the Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and we will grab, I think 2 Bagons here will suffice, right? Like, I don't think that would be a bad thing. Now, we can retreat the Fan Rotom and go into Eevee here, but I'd rather wait for Arven, right? And then we can use, you know, Rescue Board to get Fan Rotom out of the active. So let's just go ahead and, yeah, we'll attach Water Energy here to the Eevee for turn and pass. Yeah, okay. So not exactly what I wanted, but we do have the Terra Orb in hand and Noctowl. So all we have to do is Terra Orb for Flareon EX, evolve into Flareon, and then, I mean, yeah, we're pretty much rocking and rolling, dude. You know, you'd love to see it. I love when stuff works out like this. But let's see what our opponent's going to do, because Poltergeist, I feel like, is not a super awesome matchup, but if everything is like super low HP and there's no Terras, then we can just use Salamance's first attack and just spread 50 damage all over their bench, which would be great. No, they do play Nest Ball and they grab Teal Mask, so that's not happening. But out of all 3 decks that we played so far, right, the Charizard Salamence has been my least favorite. Oh, they do get rid of a Boss's Orders with the Earthen Vessel. But the first one, man, holy crap, that Salamence Blaziken combo, fantastic. Now, the only like downside of that is I feel like stall decks are just going to obliterate you, bro. Like, you throw a Mimikyu in the active, how do you deal with that? Combusken? Shelgon, basically? Right? Like, those are your only options. Anyway, our opponent plays Ultra Ball, and they grab a Budew. Oh, boy. Okay, now let's see what they're going to do here. I've got to assume they got the Grass Energy in hand to retreat into the Poltergeist. Yeah, that sucks. All right, well, yeah, maybe we should have played the Terra Orb last turn. So, or, like, going first. I mean, I was just anticipating an Iono, you know, some goofiness. But yeah, now we can't evolve into Noctowl unless we top deck. Like, if we can top deck Flareon EX, that'd be great. Well, no, they Boss's Order up the Bagon. Okay. That's, I mean, again, not the worst thing in the world because we do have a Shelgon in hand. So we can't evolve into the Shelgon, but, bro, that just does not feel good. That, I knew I should have played the Terra Orb. I should have just said, screw it, man. Risk it for the biscuit. But if we do top deck Flareon here, I would be really happy. And there they go, Itchy Pollen for 10. What do we get on the top deck Flareon one time? No, Water Energy. That sucks. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play Shelgon here. I guess I can, you know, play the Arven. I don't know what I'd be playing it for, right? And I really don't want to Iono. I kind of just want to attach Pass. And hopefully we can run into Flareon here. So yeah, we'll attach Water Energy to the active. And... oh, yeah, that just does not feel good. I mean, that wasn't a waste of a Boss's Orders on my, you know, opponent's side. Nope, they've got no way to roll out of it. They just Itchy Pollen. Okay, so I'm definitely not Ionoing. Like, that's not happening. And God bless it, bro. Earthen Vessel. Me not playing that Terra Orb turn 1 really bit us in the butt. So let's go ahead and just play Arven. I want to check the deck real quick, see what we got. Maybe I shouldn't have shuffled the deck now that I think about it, but... I can play TM Evo if I want, right? And that does bypass. So I should have done that the first go around. Because then, what am I TM Evoing for, though? Literally just Eevee. I don't like that either. But I don't think I have a choice. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and just grab... actually, you know, I'll grab Ultra Ball, TM Evo. We don't have the energy, but we are going to make use of the energy while we frickin' can. So let's go ahead and just TM Evo. Eevee, and maybe we run another Shelgon in here. Yes, we do. Oh, thank God. I was a little nervous, as you can tell. But there we go. All right. So now we can evolve Noctowl, and we can grab Switch, and we can switch into Flareon EX, and then knock out Budew and Teal Mask. Great thing about this is Flareon is super effective against, hopefully, their entire deck. It looks like our opponent top decked an energy because they do pop Teal Dance. Now let's see if that Teal Dance actually rolled them into anything useful. Another Poltergeist. All right, you love to see it. And just another Itchy Pollen, dude. All right. Well, I mean, not that we need it, because now we can just evolve into Noctowl. We'll grab the Switch. Hell, we can play... oh, no, wait, no. We can't grab the Switch. We're still freaking item locked. Idiot. But yeah, do I even want to play Noctowl then? No, not really. I just want an energy here. And there's no way for us to guarantee an energy because we run so many freaking items. Alright, I can't play Rescue Board though. And Rescue Board does get us into Flareon, but we still don't have the energy attached to Flareon to do anything for us. Okay, but yeah, now we're just going to go ahead and end turn. Like, I have never... maybe we should have Iono'd there instead. But our hand's just loaded. If we would have Iono'd, we could have Iono'd into an energy and then knocked out the Budew. Yeah, our opponent pops the Teal Dance and they get a Sinistra. There you go. Okay. Well, you love to see it. Thank God we are not weak to grass. But, bro, it's just been 4 Itchy Pollens. I mean, in a row. Jesus Christ. Give me an energy top deck. No, Flareon EX. Something I didn't even need. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We are going to attach Rescue Board here. And I really don't want to do it. But we are item locked and we can't get out of it. So I'm just going to Iono. And I know they're thinking to themselves, thank God he Iono'd us. I know they're thinking it. There we go. There's the energy. All right. Yeah, screw it. Do I retreat or do I attack now? Yeah. Okay, we'll evolve into Salamence EX there. That way Flareon is something to power up, and we're just going to guard press. Boom. Down goes Budew. Thank God. I should have done that way earlier. I don't know why I didn't. Did you guys see? Was the energy the next top deck too? I want to say that it was. And, oh, we do get a Noctowl. Really good for us. Our opponent promotes into Sinistcha. Now, here's the deal. If they don't knock out Shelgon, which I'd be shocked if they didn't, we can just attach another energy to the active Shelgon and knock out the Sinistcha. Right? Like, and I do... Ooh. No? Maybe. Let's see. Discard up to 3 energy cards from your Pokemon. No, it looks like they probably are going to take the Shelgon knockout. We'll find out. They do play Buddy-Buddy Poffin. And they play Iono. Bro, okay, whatever. Yeah, so now we know where all of our Noctowls are. But we do get another energy, so great. If they do knock out Shelgon here, we'll just go into Flareon EX, and then we'll attach the fire energy to that bad boy, and then we can accelerate energy to Salamence. So, in a way, that all still worked out. Hell, cheers, baby! I'm about it. And honestly, we'll probably just play the boss's order too to knock out the Teal Mask Ogerpon, because that's a ton of energy in play, and we would just, send all that to the discard. Wow, so our opponent evolved into Sinistcha. They played out another Teal Mask and popped Teal Dance, and then they played Nest Ball for Fezandipiti. Dude, I feel like our opponent does not want to attack right now. And there they go. Our opponent just decides to spill the tea, getting rid of, yeah, it looks like 2 energy cards. Great, so all we're going to do is attach fire energy to the active Flareon EX. We will go ahead and boss's order up this Teal Mask Ogerpon. And then I'm going to attach the maximum belt to the Salamence EX here. And I'm going to Earthen Vessel away this Salamence and just grab, let's see, how much energy do I have in the deck? Okay, so 1 fire. That's basically what I wanted to check. I'm not going to grab pretty much anything else out of here. Actually, you know what? I can grab the lightning. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And yeah, we'll go ahead and just Burning Charge, 260 damage, and we'll accelerate the 2 energy from our deck and just put them onto the Salamence on the bench. So not exactly like the greatest thing in the world, because now I don't know where all of our energy is, but we are taking 2 prizes, and down goes Teal Mask Ogerpon. And boom, we do get another lightning energy. So I am pretty okay with that. Now, our opponent plays down Cycling Road, and they pop Teal Dance on their Teal Mask Ogerpon. Man, I don't never really played like a Sinistcha deck, and I want to say that it's Sinistcha EX that does, all that damage per energy in your discard, or it like shuffles it back into your deck. So let's see what they do, because they did just flip the script, and they play boss's orders, bringing up the Salamence EX. So is there something that I don't know? Like, are they about to knock out Salamence? Here they go. They evolve into the Sinistcha in the active, and they just spill the tea for 140 damage. Yeah, so it looks like they're pretty much out of ideas here, man, which, I get. But what does Cycling Road do? Once during each player's turn, they may discard a basic energy card. Ooh, I kind of want to do that, but then again, I also don't really care. So let's go ahead and attach the fire energy there. And then, you know what? I think we just Wide Blast. I don't see a need to Iono them. And honestly, I kind of like my hand. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and just put 50 damage on all their Pokemon. That'll take it. It cracks me up that Poltergeist, man. What? The Storehouse Hideaway. 30 HP Pokemon, and it's the only one that's like, yeah, prevent all damage and effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to that Pokemon. Really nice. Our opponent attaches energy to the active Sinistcha. They pop Teal Dance, and they play Earthen Vessel, getting rid of Super Rod to grab 2 more grass energy. Now, I don't know, how they're going to get that grass energy into play, or what their play is here. And they play Black Belt's Training. So now all their Pokemon are doing an additional 40 damage to the opponent's active EX Pokemon. Well done. Not at all what I thought was going to happen, and they spilled the tea. So it looks like they're getting the knockout here on Salamence EX. Oh, yeah, dude, I should have been more careful about, what I wanted to do. They do 180 damage on the dot, bro. Ooh, man, that sucks. Oh, well, like I said, there are far worse things in the world. We'll go ahead and just go into Flareon EX here. Now, we do need a little something on the bench to help us out. So, ooh, we do get a Nest Ball too. So let's go ahead and just Nest Ball, and we'll grab old Fezandipiti here and see if we can roll Fezandipiti into another Eevee or a Bagon, hopefully. I mean, I'm praying. We do get an Arven. Arven allows us to get a Buddy-Buddy Poffin, which I think is the move here. We'll just go ahead and just play Arven, and let's check the deck, actually. How much energy do we have in the deck? We have none. So even if I do play Flareon, it doesn't really work. So yeah, we'll play Super Rod. I think that's a better option. I'll get a bunch of that energy back, right? Because I think that's the only thing to do. Yeah, we'll grab 2 fire, 1 water, and then, yeah, I can Ultra Ball. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do that. We'll Ultra Ball away 1 Terra Orb and 1 Flareon EX and put a Eevee down, honestly. Ooh, no, Noctowl would be so much better in this situation. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, let's grab Noctowl. Because Noctowl does grab us the Buddy-Buddy Poffin, I want to say, right? Let me not be wrong about that, because if it doesn't, then I am screwed. Let's go ahead and grab Buddy-Buddy Poffin and Rare Candy, right? That way we can just go Rare Candy into Salamence next turn. But yeah, there we go. Buddy-Buddy Poffin, grab Bagon and Eevee. I didn't need the Eevee. I don't know why I just grabbed that thing. But we can attach Lightning Energy to the Bagon if we want. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, you know? Our color requirements are fine. And we'll go ahead and Burning Charge, 260 damage. Down goes Sinistra, and we will grab these 2 energies here to accelerate to Bagon. And now we have an attacker for next turn. So now we're taking 2 prizes next turn against the Sinistras on the bench, which is just exactly what I wanted. Our opponent promotes into the Poltergeist, and they evolve into Sinistra EX. And let's see, this put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon for each basic grass energy. That's what it is. Okay, I was completely blanking on what the attack was. But yeah, man, I mean, how much energy do they have in their discard? 15? Jesus Christ, bro, that's a lot of damage. That is a ton of damage. But, you know, the good thing is we are taking basically a 2 prize knockout on... If we can get Teal Mask Ogerpon, that'd be great, right? If we can get Teal Mask Ogerpon in the active. If not, I mean, they have to knock out Flareon EX, actually. Yeah, no, wait, if they don't knock out both the Flareon and the Bagon, then we win. Because all we have to do is Rare Candy, go into Salamence for the Bagon, attach the Lightning Energy for turn, and then knock out the 2 Sinistras on the bench. Or they knock out the Bagon. Oh, dude, no, I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. Why did I open my big fat mouth? There goes the Rare Candy and the... Ooh, okay, so there's the Arven. Arven does get us Rare Candy. Flip the script. If you can get us an out to Salamence here, that'd be great. Like, that would be really, really good. But here comes the Rebrew. Oh boy, bro, this is a Hail Mary at this point. Like, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but down goes Flareon EX. Oh boy. Let's see what we can do here. I had a feeling that Iona was coming. I did. I should have trusted my gut. But let's see what we can do. Come on, give me a Salamence. No, they give us... Oh my god, they give us the Rare Candy. Okay, flip the script. Do I have an Ultra Ball in deck? If I don't have an Ultra Ball... Oh, bro, there's no way. Okay, yeah, we'll attach the Fire Energy there. And then we're going to go ahead and Ultra Ball away the Professor Turos and the Earthen Vessel. And we'll just grab the 1 Salamence that remains. And dude, that was the best flip the script ever. Like, in the history of ever. And we will go ahead, Wide Blast, taking down both the Sinistras on the bench. Dude, I can't believe that happened. I mean, thank God. Like, that match took forever. It took 4 freaking ever, but it always feels good to end on a win. All right, well, there you have it. So the last match was the Salamence EX combined with Flareon EX. As far as this deck goes, I think it could be the best deck, right? Just because you can use the Carnelian attack, and that maximum belt does allow both the Flareon and the Salamence to hit those 330, 340 numbers. So it's an interesting idea. Now, as far as dealing with Mimikyu, your only outs to dealing with Mimikyu are basically Shelgon and Fan Rotom. So, and I mean, I guess Noctowl too. So it's an interesting way to play. Now, I think Charizard Salamence, bro, I just did not know how to play this deck. Like, don't hold anything against this deck based on how I played it. I'm certain that somebody that has played longer than I have and that can see the game as a whole better could really make this deck shine. But MVP out of all 3 of these decks is absolutely the Blaziken Salamence combo. I love it. I mean, I love it so much. The idea that you can go in and you can put Power Glass onto the Salamence after you discard an energy, you can just pull that bad boy right back. And you can power up 2 of your Pokemon, well, actually all 3 of your EXs with Neo Upper Energy to use them all as attackers. But again, you know, just the idea of dealing with Mimikyu or Stall decks, this deck probably would not be sufficient. However, I did have a ton of fun playing it. So ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys thought of each of these 3 decks, and I wish you guys a very, very wonderful day. Peace.